Hey everyone, NWA Prepper here. So, this weekend, and last weekend. Anyway, right now I'm in the process of learning and practicing canning. And it's not, I'm not going to say it's not fun. I mean, there's some work involved, but it's definitely a skill that I think we need to have. I think food preservation is definitely important, and so I decided to learn it, and I put it off for years. And I don't know why. I did a conference call this morning with a couple of Patreon folks, and they asked me, well, do you think that that's woman's work? And I don't, and I never have. By coincidence, it happened to be the ladies in my life that canned. But it was also them who did most of the gardening. But anyway, I don't believe that's the case. So it's definitely something that I'm learning to do. And of course, my bride is right there with me. And we have a book. We're not recreating the wheel or anything. We're using recipes and guidelines, both that came with the canner and the Department of Agriculture has some really good references. So we've canned green beans in quarts and pints and not pints. Anyway, in two sizes. Sorry, I'm tired. And then today we're doing corn, which just came out of the pressure cooker just a few minutes ago, and because of limited space, I've got to let all that stuff cool down before I can switch out and sterilize the next batch of jars and start boiling potatoes. 1.5 to 2 inch potatoes. I'm gonna cut them in half. I'm gonna boil them, drain them, boil them, drain them. Put them in there and put fresh boiling water on them, a little bit of salt. I may put some seasoning in there, perhaps an onion. I haven't decided yet. Anyway, so we're learning canning, and it's something that is a little material heavy because we didn't have any of that stuff other than I have been buying jars for years. So I say years. I've been buying jars for years, but not very many. So I had a dozen cases of jars with the lids and the rings there at the house. And I've been picking up lids, or the flats for, here and there. When they're on sale, 99 cents or $1, that's not a big sale, but I've been picking them up here and there. But I didn't have a pressure canner. I didn't know what I was going to do with them. It was just one of those things like surgical equipment. There may be somebody that knows how to use this, and I want to be able to help provide the tools that they need. So this year I changed my mind. And I'm learning on store-bought vegetables. So it's not as economical as it could be, or it will be. However, I wanted to practice with store-bought stuff, so if I had to dump it out or get rid of it, then I didn't feel bad. I didn't feel like I had robbed my children of all their hard work. Because my daughter is the one who mostly tends the garden, except for at work. And and that I just have tomatoes there. And so we're just starting to get some stuff in our harvest of our own, and I just didn't want to ruin it. So I encourage you, the whole purpose of this last 5 minutes is that if I can do it, you can do it too. And short of the expense of a pressure cooker, because that was significant, the one I bought was like $130, and that's not the best one out there. I certainly didn't want to go all out on something that I'm new to doing. And so I got that one. It's a Presto. Just a basic canner. It's working well, or I think it is. I'm on my 3rd batch of food right now, fixing to be my 4th. And I enjoy the end result. I've only had 1 jar not seal, possibly 2. It's hard to tell right at the moment. And so that's exciting. But like I say, if I can do it, anyone can do it. Start slow, buy you a couple of things of jars. I've learned that I don't like the giant jars because that's too much at a time for my family of 4. Now, for groups or big dinners, of course, they're nice, or they're going to be nice. But that doesn't happen very often in my household, so we're going to use the middle jars. And on some things, we're even going to use the little pints, just because that's plenty of whatever that is for us to eat. So get out there, get with somebody in your group or somebody you know, or go to the local extension or co-op and find somebody who's willing to talk to you and share with you. And perhaps you can even get to go to I say class, but go to a session where you can discuss it and you can be together and you can learn to do it before you buy the equipment. And then you can get out there and you can preserve your own food with canning and pressure canning. I hope you can. I hope you get excited about it. And it's wonderful to store your own food. It's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It excites me, and I can't wait to crack it open when we don't have any others other than store-bought. But I'm looking forward to learning a new skill so that I can store food even if there's not a commercial cannery. I'll send some pictures, and as I get better at it, I may make a video. Let's get ready.